Skin diseases are incredibly common. Let's face it, all of us will develop at least one, if not multiple, skin problems in our lives. And the problem with the skin is it's on the surface. You can't really hide it, and therefore can cause embarrassment and major psychological impacts. If you look at individual skin diseases, atopic eczema affects at least 5% of all children in the Western world. Acne is almost universal, and psoriasis affects 5% of the world population. So skin diseases are incredibly common, and they're very poorly served. If you look at training in dermatology in the UK, it is incredibly poor. There are certain medical schools where dermatology is only an optional extra. The skin is the window to your body. A change in the skin can tell you about a cancer within the body. It can tell you about inflammation in the body. It's incredibly important, and doctors are not taught enough about the skin. And that's why a lot of dermatological treatment, particularly in the community, is so poor. If you look at existing treatments for skin diseases, there is a real paucity of advances. Psoriasis, we've had vitamin D analogues 30 years ago. For acne, Roaccutane 40 years ago. Eczema, topical steroids a century ago. There's really nothing new out there, and we need better treatments.
Many people don't understand that chronic diseases represent a complex global health challenge. Compounding this problem, health authorities are increasingly declaring we can no longer rely on antibiotics for skin diseases. This dual challenge of widespread disease and antibiotic resistance means we must consider truly novel solutions. At Derma Biosciences, we are harnessing the therapeutic power of botanicals to create groundbreaking plant-derived solutions. We have discovered incredible properties in plants that can revolutionize how we treat acne and a broad range of skin diseases, including eczema, psoriasis, and alopecia.
At the heart of this project is unparalleled experience. Professor Tony Chu is a world-leading expert in acne research and brings over 40 years of clinical and academic expertise from the Imperial College. Alongside him is a dedicated team with deep scientific, commercial development and biochemistry expertise. Each of us brings something truly unique to Derma, and we've built a strong foundation working together in a previous capacity.
All too often, traditional pharmaceutical companies are content with mass-producing the same less than perfect solutions with minimal investment in groundbreaking research. Historically, treatments for skin conditions have relied heavily upon antibiotics, steroids and other questionable ingredients. Manufacturers make huge profits from these products while ignoring the long-term consequences, including antibiotic resistance, environmental damage and the potential for global health pandemics. Plants have been in existence far longer than we have, and in the most part have already developed fine-tuned biomolecules for their own defense mechanisms against infection vectors, and what is known as an entourage effect. These molecules work in combination to eradicate these threats. By identifying these molecules, how they interact and their modes of action, we are leveraging their efficacy to produce unique, highly effective and safe formulations for use as dermatological treatments.
There are a couple of issues with the historical treatments on the market. Steroids have long-term issues with the way in which they are administered, some of the side effects that can occur, and actually on discontinuation then symptoms tend to come back, which means that you end up in this relaxing, remitting condition. This causes problems for both length of treatment and also people's compliance.
There is a common misconception and media hype that chemicals are dangerous and toxic. In fact, they form the building blocks of life. Researching and developing plant-based formulations is Derma Biosciences' quest for an alternative pathway in solving many skin conditions. We ask critical questions. What are these substances for in the plant? Why do they have them? Where are they? And how do they work? We are building an evidence-based library of botanical components and complexes that work and fast.
The Derma Bioscience product is going to be really important. It's going to be important because the way in which it works is effective, won't have the side effects that some of the traditional treatments will have. That will affect the people's quality of life and their ability to continue with treatment.
Imagine a natural plant-derived solution that's safe, effective and accessible. It has the potential to change lives for millions around the world.
So if you want any further information about what we're doing, the products that we're producing, please visit our website.